Hey guys, T-Man here, and what I have for you guys today is a different kind of video. This is just going to be more of an in-depth look at a particular attack in a war. It won't always be for me, just in the particular war that we're in, that this war was in. We didn't have a ton of too tough bases take out, but this particular attack just has a few elements that I think might be helpful to any members in Vulcan Fury that are coming up to or just starting to get used to having golems into your attack strategy for the 3-star strategies. So yeah, I just want to talk about this particular attack a little bit. This isn't the strongest Town Hall 9 base by any means, but the one thing that's important is there is a queen in the middle of the base there. Well, sort of in the middle of the base. Now, the important thing with this particular attack, when you use your golems, your goals for what you need to accomplish with the use of your golem and your wizards and whatever else that you bring, um, you want to take out the queen, and if there is a double giant bomb spot that you know of or you think is there, you want to trip those. So that's why, if you look down in the spells, I only have 3 heal spells, but I have 1 jump spell. Now that jump spell is used. It's important because the queen, obviously, from where they are, is not going to make it outside of the walls. She's not going to jump out there and chase people down. She might be into that first compartment there if the timing's right, and I believe that is what ends up happening, which that is the goal that makes the queen able to be killed in this particular instance, which is the important thing. So this base does not have any double giant bomb spots that you would have to worry about. So in this case, taking out the golem or the use of the golem is just a tank for your heroes and your kill squad to come and take out that queen in the center there. So the first thing that you got to notice is up here. There's this cannon that's outside, so you know the golem is going to be walking towards that cannon first thing. But more importantly, that golem is going to be tanking for an expo, an archer tower, maybe the mortar at the beginning. I'm not 100% sure, and then maybe that wizard tower down there. I'm not 100% sure how much was shooting at the golem in this particular attack. But see, that's important because that means that your wizards are there's nothing that's going to hit your wizards when it comes to funneling in this particular case. Because we want to clear from that lab to the spell factory-ish area, and we want to get the golem into the compartment with the air sweeper, the wizard tower, the cannon, and that archer tower. So I'm going to start the replay up here. I start out by place. Oh, right. I lured the clan castle out there because I could, and that's another thing. You want to take care of the clan castle as best that you can. And here I drop the golem, and then I place some wizards down there to start taking care of the funnel on that end. And then I drop some more wizards that are not being touched by anything because, as you can see, that cannon, the archer tower, and the expo are all locked onto the golem. So my wizards are free to reign. I use 6 wizards right now. I probably didn't need to use all 6 of them. I always bring this combination when I want to take care of this. Um, mostly because I don't, I'm not one that is able to crack those anti 3-star like max Town Hall 9 bases that you would see. I'm used to dealing with these kind of bases, and I like the cleanup troops that they provide because sometimes I need them because my heroes are only 11-11 right now, and they're not able to do a whole lot in that sense. So, yeah, I dropped the last 3 wizards anyways. So now that we've cleared everything, this is important. So here we go. I dropped the jump spell. Now the important thing about the jump spell is it will get my golem into it's gonna get my golem into the compartment where it will now be tanking for with it will be tanking um, wizard tower cannon and now the cannon's targeting the wizards right now. That's a problem. The wizard tower is also targeting wizards. That might also be a problem. But the wizard tower on the left, the expo, the mortar, and that lower archer tower are all going to be shooting at the golem, as well as that second mortar over there. And then the queen is now going to jump into one of the two compartments that she can be taken out with my wizards and heroes that are behind the golem there. So now the jump spell gets me into all three of those compartments. Ideally, again, we want it to be in the one with the either the expo compartment or the compartment to the right of the expo with the air sweeper, the archer tower, wizard tower, and cannon. So now, important right here, drop the king. The king is now taking the jump into the king took the jump into that compartment, and then now the important thing is the king has now gonna continue to use that jump to get into the compartment with the expo that in which the queen is in, and is going to now kill the queen. So technically, this kill did not need this kill did not in particular need the queen in it, but it was very helpful to have it. Now now that I have these, now that the queen's down, ideally I would have a few more troops alive at this point. I would not have used all my wizards and all that, and then I would have still some troops behind either a golem that's still alive or that king. So then here come the hogs that are being sent on the general same side as where the kill squad was to try and like see keeping a few wizards alive and just dropping heals where the hogs are going to go, making sure that they're walking in heals for most of the base. Ideally, you also want to cover a lot of the 2x2 tiles where the giant bombs would be, so that the hogs will not be killed by that and some like some splash damage as well. As you can see, I didn't really need the queen. I just dropped her on the bottom there at the very end, and I didn't need the I should have used the poison spell on the skeleton traps that were following my hogs, but it worked out in the end. And as you can see, everything is still alive. You still got the golem banging on walls over there. I got a wizard that's now um, taking care of the town hall, and then everything is just in cleanup mode at this particular time. So yeah, I hope that this sort of help somebody when help somebody with their GoHos in the future. If there's any questions, I would be happy to try and answer them. I'm definitely no expert, but I am I know the fundamentals of this strategy, and as you can see, the result of the fundamentals of this strategy is a 3-star on this quite new Town Hall 9. So until next time, see you guys.